And so you can't just look from a distance and think, oh, my tree looks green, it doesn't have myrtle rust. It's not going to glow this amazing yellow. It's that part coming up and having a look at your stem tips and seeing if it's infected. If it's in your backyard, removing it, because that's really, really helpful. And replacing it in an urban setting with a different tree species that's not going to spread the spores around. And then in the wider environment, just being aware of where you're going, where you've been. So if you've been somewhere that has myrtle rust, be really, really careful about where you're going to, because human-mediated spread is one of the means that it can spread really quickly across the landscape. And if we don't spread it ourselves, we slow the whole process down across the whole of New Zealand. If you've been out in your garden and you've been looking at your plant that has myrtle rust, then thinking about either not going to another area in those clothes or taking them off and washing them. So washing your clothes through the washing machine, it gets rid of the spores, and it means that they're not able to spread around and infect more plants. Or otherwise, things like if you have been in an area where you do know that there is myrtle rust and you're going into the bush, really thinking about where you've been, and if you've encountered some myrtle rust, then if you do have changes of clothes, to try and do that. Washing your hands, it often gets caught in glasses or on phone cases as well, so just thinking about what you've taken into a site as well if you know there's myrtle rust there. Don't touch it. Look, but don't touch.